Hey, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode will be the long awaited and much desired episode on food and drink here at Lake Anna. That's right, food and drink. I'm addressing this particular topic not only because I think it'll be helpful to you, but also because people have specifically asked me to do this episode. Also, as a local real estate agent here at Lake Anna, clients are constantly asking me for food and drink recommendations. But before we start, just an important note, I will not be discussing these local businesses in any particular order. I'm not going to do my favorites first and then the lousy ones at the end or anything like that. I'm going to do this in alphabetical order, just to be fair. Let me say that again. I'm not going to discuss any of these in a particular order. To avoid any misunderstandings, I'm simply going to be covering these businesses as we discuss them in alphabetical order. Also, I'm going to be discussing food and drink establishments that are both here at the lake and then those that are near the lake. Since most people are willing to drive a few minutes to experience culinary delight, I'll be discussing food and drink options that are both here at the lake as well as within 10 or 15 miles of the lake, which means to include establishments located in the nearby towns of Louisa and Mineral. So I think we should break this down into three categories. First, we've got traditional restaurants and food establishments. Second, your fast food options. And then third, some local wineries and breweries. Starting with the traditional restaurants, here we go. Asian Cafe. Asian Cafe is a local favorite and one of my favorites. They serve a blend of Japanese cuisine. They serve a wide variety of sushi, sashimi, and hibachi. They also offer a long list of appetizers and salads. My favorite dish is the hibachi filet mignon, which is a giant serving of carefully cooked filet steak, about 13 pounds of rice, and vegetables and soup. The hibachi also comes in chicken, veggies, salmon, steak, shrimp, and scallops. Asian Cafe offers lunch specials from 11 to 3, and then they reopen for dinner around 5, I think. Asian Cafe is located right on the lake at the end of the 208 bridge at the Lake Anna Plaza. They've got seats indoor and outdoor. You can see the water from the restaurant, of course. They also have boat slips. So if you want to come to the restaurant by boat, they have boat slips where you can park your boat while you eat. The owner's name of the Asian Cafe is Jason. He's awesome. Give him a big fist bump when you see him. This is a great spot, delicious food. They have a great vibe, and again, one of my personal favorites. Next up is Below Deck. This is a fantastic lunch spot. If you're looking for a satisfying, big, filling sandwich, pizza, or salad, visit Below Deck. Pastrami Rubens, the Below Deck Melt, a double-decker club, the Country Cuban, which was actually my nickname in high school. They also have barbecue chicken flatbread pizzas, Southwest salads, Italian salads, and more. Below Deck Restaurant is located below the back deck of Tim's Restaurant, right off 522, up toward the northern end of the lake. They have great food and fantastic customer service. Most days at Below Deck, the owner will be serving you, so you're in for the best. Next up is Bethel Brews and Bites. This cool little spot with outdoor seating has a wide selection of coffee, espresso, and tea drinks, as well as a food menu, which includes burgers, croissant BLTs, steak and cheese sandwiches, as well as breakfast options like muffins and breakfast sandwiches. Bethel Brews is located in the town of Louisa, about 15-20 minute drive from the lake. Next up, Big Cheese Pizza and Wings. So I love the pizza that these guys cook. It's reliable, it's fast, it tastes great. They serve, you guessed it, pizza, breadsticks, and wings. This is primarily a carry-out joint. I think they might have one little table inside, but everyone who orders here, they call in their order, pick it up, and they take it away. Big Cheese does not deliver, but that's okay because they're located right here at the lake at the Food Lion Shopping Center. Hey guys, here's a quick update for what's going on in the Lake Anna real estate community right now. As of today, there are 51 homes for sale here at Lake Anna. 51. That is a 6% decrease in home supply from about 30 days ago. 3 or 4 homes less. Of the 51 that are for sale, 28 of those sit right on the water. They're waterfront homes, and 23 of them are considered water access homes. They're close to the water, you have access to the water, but they're not touching the water. For the 28 waterfront homes, the average sales price of those sitting on the market now is $1.59 million. 1.59 million. And for the 23 water access homes, the average sales price is $563,546. Something to keep in mind, of the 51 homes that are for sale right now, probably only about half to maybe 2/3 of those are actually existing homes. The rest of those, probably about 20, are homes that are to be built. They're actually under construction, or construction hasn't begun yet. And that can be a good thing if you've got the time, because obviously you can get in with the builder and have some input on your selections, what type of countertops, flooring, paint, etc. that you'd like. The average days on market here, how long does it take a house to go under contract here at Lake Anna, has gone up to 57. It was about 30, 35 last month. We're now up to 57. Activity has slowed, again, because interest rates are up a bit, high 6s, low 7s. So that's slowing some of the volume, the traffic in the real estate market, both here and nationally. Let's talk about what happened in the month of August in the Lake Anna real estate market. There were 21 new listings hit the market in the month of August, so that is good. And there were 24 deals that closed in the month of August here at Lake Anna. And again, our total home supply for sale, 51, is down from about 54 or 55 for sale last month. If you're selling or you're thinking about selling, it actually remains a great time to sell due to the low supply of homes available for sale right now that's pushing prices up. It's keeping buyer demand up. So if you're thinking about selling or you've decided to sell, now is a good time to do it, as opposed to waiting when the home supply goes up and there are more homes for sale on your street and more competition. My name is Grayson Hoffman. I'm a local real estate agent here at Lake Anna with the Ashley Hoffman Group. I would love to discuss your real estate goals. Give me a call or shoot me a text. Next up is Calliope's Orchard, aka Calliope's. This restaurant is one of the nicer and more popular sit-down restaurants here at Lake Anna. The restaurant is located inside of a 3,000 square foot barn about 5 minutes from the lake, which makes for a fun dining experience. Calliope serves a variety of American dishes, including steaks, pastas, seafood, burgers, tacos, barbecue dishes, and more. I enjoy the desserts at Calliope's, and they do serve a seasonal brunch, so check that out. Calliope's has seating inside and outside, and you can also reserve their facilities for special events like weddings and so on. Next up, Chef Lee. Chef Lee is your classic Chinese food restaurant. I have a special place in my heart for Chef Lee because this is where I took my beautiful bride, Ashley, on our very first date. Love you, baby. Chef Lee serves lunch and dinner. Big menu of options. All of your classic Chinese cuisine options and more. Special note, they also have a full service bar right there on site where you can get your drink on if that's your thing. My favorite dish there is the sweet and sour chicken. My lovely wife loves their egg rolls, and my kids always crush multiple orders of their crab rangoons. So check it out. Chef Lee is located right here at the lake, just a mile or so from the water at the Food Lion Shopping Center complex, right beside Big Cheese Pizza, which we just talked about. What I love to do is order a large Big Cheese pizza and then get an order of sweet and sour sauce from next door, Chef Lee, pour it on top of the pizza and then roll it up and then eat it. Like, I'm just kidding. Sorry, this is a bad joke. I don't really do that. But as I sit here now, that sounds like an amazing idea that I might have to try soon. Next up, Country Boys Barbecue. This restaurant has a great reputation for serving delicious barbecue food. They offer all your classic barbecue dishes like sliced smoked brisket. They got pulled chicken sandwiches, pulled pork options, etc. But they also have their own flair, like the brisket tacos, the piggy smack sandwich, the Country Boy Challenge, and the Stairway to Hell Challenge, where they give you like 30 or 40 minutes to eat these dishes for a prize. Not sure what the prize is, but probably worth investigating. They also offer bulk barbecue for local events that you might be hosting. They're located out in the town of Louisa, 10, 12 miles from the lake. Next up, Domino's Pizza. I think Domino's speaks for itself. This one's located in the town of Louisa. They do deliver, but they don't deliver all the way to the lake. But Domino's will usually agree to meet you somewhere in between if you got to have Domino's Pizza. I've done this before myself. Next up is DK's Coffee and Ice Cream. Man, my wife and kids love this spot. Big shout out to Darren. What's up, mate? Who is straight from the freaking boat of Australia. Darren and his wife opened DK's Coffee and Ice Cream last year, and it has been blowing up. It's right across the street from the local high school, Louisa County High School, so they stay busy. They offer lots of different coffee options, drinks, breakfast items, and they offer also a choice of different ice cream desserts. They have outdoor seating. They have a walk-up window and a very convenient drive-through, which I do take advantage of. This is where I sometimes get my morning coffee. That is, after I've already had 2 or 3 cups of coffee at home. This one's located in the town of Mineral, about a 10-minute drive from the lake. They're open Mondays through Saturdays, but they're closed on Sundays. So go check them out between Monday and Saturday. Next up, we have El Gran Patron. El Gran Patron is probably the newest addition restaurant here at Lake Anna, serving tons of authentic and delicious Mexican cuisine. El Patron has 2 other successful locations up in Northern Virginia, so they recently decided to open one here right on the water. They've only been open for about a year, and they thus far have been widely successful. Definitely a local hotspot. They offer pages and pages of Mexican entree options, and they have a huge margarita menu. Also have great catering options. El Patron recently catered my son his graduation party here at the lake, and they did a fantastic job. The food was delicious. The nice lady from El Patron who stayed and served the food brought her 6-year-old son. We drug him out onto the boat all day, and he had a blast with us. The food was great, so I had a bunch of happy teenagers running around my house that day. El Patron is located on the public side of the lake at the southeastern end, down right beside Pleasance Landing, right beside the dam at the end of the lake. They have plenty of outdoor seating where you can enjoy your food while watching the sun go down, enjoying a margarita. It's a good stop. Check it out. Next up is Floozy's. Floozy's is a nice little restaurant located in the town of Louisa. Again, about 10 miles from here. They serve breakfast and they serve lunch. My 16-year-old daughter, Kylie, loves meeting her girlfriends there for breakfast. Their breakfast foods include different egg dishes, omelets, breakfast sandwiches, biscuits, and gravy. Lunches include salads, burgers, quiches, BLTs, clubs, and the like. Floozy's restaurant is only about 10 miles from the lake, so it's worth checking out if you're looking for breakfast or lunch. Next up, we've got Hunan Best, another fantastic Chinese food option. Personally, this is my favorite Chinese food option here in the area. It's family owned, so when you're there, you can really feel the sense of pride and solid customer service that comes with most family-owned restaurants. They aim to please. My personal favorite here is, again, surprise, surprise, the sweet and sour chicken, but they do have a massive menu of classic Chinese cuisine. Hunan Best is also located in the town of Louisa, about 10 miles away. Definitely worth a trip if you're looking for some good Chinese. Next up, Joe's Place. Joe's Place is a small Italian-American restaurant that's located also in Louisa. Pizza, pasta dishes, parmesanas, veal roast beef platters, country fried steak, chicken tenders, steaks, seafood dishes, desserts, and a lot more. Small place, lots of food. Next up, JoJo's. Not to be confused with Joe's Place. JoJo's restaurant is a great local spot in Mineral, a favorite spot, only about 7 miles from the lake, 10-minute drive. Owned and operated by JoJo himself, they are a solid lunch and snack spot. Delicious deep-fried appetizers like fried pickles and fried ravioli. They've got pizza fries, as well as a host of salad options. My wife loves their chef salad. They've got Heroes wraps, pizzas, steak and cheese sandwiches, burgers, and more. My favorite thing is to take my little girl Cameo to JoJo's after school and get some ice cream with her there. They've got tons of different ice cream samples that they let you sample, so she likes to go in and try a few, and then we sit down and eat it right there at JoJo's. Check out JoJo's, and you will not be disappointed. It's a good spot. Next up, we've got the very popular Lake Anna Tap House and Cream and Caffeine. 2 spaces connected together. This is one of Lake Anna's favorite watering holes and hangout spots here at the lake. The Lake Anna Tap House has only been around for a couple of years, and it has been wildly successful. Founded by local entrepreneur Brian Gilbreth, the Lake Anna Tap House offers a wide variety of beers on tap and by the bottle or the can. Additionally, they offer a great selection of food, including appetizers like nachos, loaded tater tots, or your redneck fries. They also offer flatbread pizzas, sandwiches, fish and chips, burgers, cheese steak, egg rolls, pot stickers, and more. All of this is delicious. Tasted it myself. Out back beside the water, the Lake Anna Tap House has a massive outdoor seating area with tables and chairs, cornhole boards you can use to have a good time, and a stage that regularly hosts live music by local Lake Anna area musicians. This place will be packed on hot summer nights. Out front, the Lake Anna Tap House has a walk-up window called Cream and Caffeine, where you can order one of your variety of ice cream dishes or coffee drinks. You can also come by boat to the Lake Anna Tap House. They have boat slips where you can park your boat and leave it while you come in for beer and food, and then you can take off and go home. Lake Anna Tap House also has trivia nights and other fun events like that. It's located, again, of course, right on the lake, right at the end of the 208 bridge at the Lake Anna Plaza. Definitely one of the more popular spots here at Lake Anna, so check it out. Next up is Los Tres Portillos. Los Tres Portillos serves hearty Mexican food. That is Spanish for the three foals, in case you didn't know. Located in the town of Louisa, Los Tres Portillos is large, it's a big spot, and a very popular Mexican restaurant that serves just about every Mexican dish that you can imagine. This place is packed on Friday and Saturday nights. Again, this is located about 10 miles away in the town of Louisa. Next up is the Mineral Restaurant. The Mineral Restaurant is another local favorite. Think dive diner with delicious and inexpensive food. Breakfast is very popular here. I love taking my kids to breakfast at this spot. My go-to at the Mineral Restaurant is the 3-egg Western omelet with toast and a side of grits. The pizza and the burgers are also very good at the Mineral Restaurant. The Mineral Restaurant is located about 7 miles from the lake, so it's a quick drive, 10 minutes or less. Next up is the Moo Through. The Moo Through is a cute little ice cream shop located at the lake under Tim's restaurant deck, right below the below deck restaurant that we talked about a few minutes ago. Moo Through has a huge selection of ice cream and desserts to choose from. They've got outdoor seating right there by the lake. And remember, this location has boat slips, so it can be a ton of fun to take your boat up to Tim's and the Moo Through below deck as well, grab some ice cream, play some mini golf while you're there, and then head out. Next up, Panda Garden. You guessed it, more Chinese food. Did you ever think rural Central Virginia would have so much amazing Chinese food? The Panda Garden is actually a small Chinese restaurant located in the town of Louisa, 10 or 15 minutes away. So if you've already had Chef Lee and you've already tried Hunan Best, but you're looking for a different spot to grab some Chinese food, go give the Panda Garden a try. Next up is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, like Domino's, kind of speaks for itself. This one's located in the town of Louisa as well. They have indoor seating, they have a drive-through line, and they do deliver, but not quite out to the lake. Like Domino's, usually they'll find somewhere to meet you. They'll agree to meet you somewhere in between if you're craving Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut. The next restaurant up is Roma's. Roma's is an authentic Italian restaurant located in the heart of Louisa. Again, about 10 miles away. Roma is a Louisa establishment that's been here for decades. They have every Italian dish you could possibly think of, including all of your traditional pasta dishes, white and red sauce pasta entrees, chicken options. They have a big list of seafood options, desserts, and they have a kids menu. Next restaurant up, Sabor a Mexico. This reliable Mexican food restaurant is located in the heart of Mineral, just about 7 miles from the lake. Not a far drive. You can find both indoor and outdoor seating at Sabor a Mexico, and the food is consistently very good. I like this spot. Sometimes I call in my order as a carryout, and sometimes we just go and eat there. It's always busy. Food and service has always been very good as well. Next restaurant up is Smokin' Eddie's. Smokin' Eddie's is a barbecue restaurant located in the town of Louisa. For anyone looking for barbecue catering, These guys do a lot of it, and they have a very good reputation for doing it well. The food is good. The service is good. They're open Monday to Saturday, 11 to 8, so it's a lunch and dinner spot. They're closed on Sundays. These guys do chicken, brisket, pork, and barbecue by the pound, as well as burgers, dogs, homemade side orders. Next up is a restaurant called Tasty Crab, back at the lake. Tasty Crab is a newer restaurant located again right here at the Lake Anna Plaza, in the same building where you'll find Asian Cafe, which we discussed a minute ago, and Vito's Restaurant. They share the same parking lot with the Lake Anna Tap House. Tasty Crab serves an eclectic blend of seafood, as well as Japanese and Chinese food. It's all kind of mixed up. It's good. Here you can order seafood boils of crab legs, crawfish, mussels, and more, as well as fried food baskets, chicken dishes, beef dishes, vegetable dishes, and lo mein entrees. Great food here. They've got indoor seating and outdoor seating. You can see the water from the outdoor seats. Next up is a restaurant called Tavern on the Rail. I would describe Tavern on the Rail as more of an upper scale, country, prime rib, and steak type of restaurant. This is a nicer restaurant with a downstairs dining area that is more informal, dark, and really relaxed. Really cool vibe downstairs. That's usually where I eat. Entrees include prime rib, which is very good, different types of steaks, grilled salmon, Angus burgers, and more. They also offer a very wide array of appetizers, sides, and desserts. Recently, Tavern on the Rail reduced their hours. I believe they're now only open Fridays and Saturdays, but check it out before you go. They're close to the lake, less than a 10-minute drive from the lake, so they're definitely worth it if you're looking for a spot to go in, sit down, and enjoy a meal. But again, call before you go to make sure that they're open the night you'd like to go. Next up is a popular spot called The Cove. The Cove is definitely one of the more popular restaurants here at Lake Anna. They have a bar and a restaurant. They're located again right on the water at the northern end of the lake. The Cove also has a bunch of boat slips out front in case you want to check it out by boat. The Cove restaurant offers lunch and dinner during the week, and they do brunch on the weekends now, I believe. Great food at the Cove, mostly sandwiches, wraps, salads, and tacos. They also have some dinner entrees, including some steaks, pasta dishes, and seafood dishes. The Cove offers outdoor and indoor seating, and it seems like they always have live music going. Fun spot, very lively, good food, popular local spot. That's the Cove. Next restaurant is Tim's at Lake Anna. Like the Cove, Tim's is also one of the more popular spots here at Lake Anna. Tim's has a massive back deck full of dining tables overlooking beautiful Lake Anna. Lots and lots of seafood options at Tim's. Tell you, I'm not much of a seafood guy, but their fish tacos are insanely good. It's definitely my go-to there, and my kids love the crab legs at Tim's. Other signature dishes at Tim's include their hush puppy baskets, their prime rib sandwich, and their seafood boils. Definitely worth checking out. Fun scene. Now, last but definitely not least in category 1 is Vito's at Lake Anna. Vito's is another very popular restaurant here at Lake Anna. Vito's, which is located in the Lake Anna Plaza, again right at the end of the 208 bridge on the public side, is a sit-down restaurant that serves what I would describe as an excellent mix of Italian and American food. Pasta dishes, great sandwiches and subs, wraps, and fantastic pizza. On the weekends, they also serve breakfast. I think it's usually in the summer, but they're serving breakfast there on the weekends. If you're looking for a weekend breakfast spot here at the lake, very good breakfast foods. Vito's has both indoor seating and outdoor seating, and they also have boat slips, again, if you prefer to come by water, which is always fun. Upstairs, Vito's has a separate lounge and a bar up there that you can rent for private parties or events. That's section 1. Okay, let's shift topics and talk about section 2, the fast food options around the lake. Sometimes you just got to have fast food. So here we go. There is a Subway here at Lake Anna in the Food Lion complex. You also have the famed Elk Creek Country Store, where you can get breakfast and lunch food made to order, and you can also grab some fishing tackle if you need while you're there. This is my favorite fast food spot on the lake. Lots of history there. In fact, I have memories of my dad taking me here to the Elk Creek Country Store when I was just a little guy with hair, playing with the minnows in the live well at the Elk Creek Country Store, and the minnows are still there. Next up, you have Dickinson's. Similar to the Elk Creek Country Store, they serve made-to-order breakfast and lunch foods. Always very good, always very busy. You also have the New Bridge Market, not far from the end of the 208 bridge. They've got a deli where they serve deli foods and good fried foods. If you're craving McDonald's, there's also a McDonald's over in the town of Louisa, 10, 15 miles away. They also have a Hardee's if you're craving some franchise fast food, which we all do sometimes. Now for our last section, I'll quickly highlight the local wineries and breweries in the Lake Anna area. First and foremost, you've got the Lake Anna Winery, which is just a couple miles north of the lake off Courthouse Road. You can find great local wine and great events that they have there as well. Say hi to Jeff when you're there, the owner. He will always take good care of you. Next, we have the Everly Vineyards and Brewing Company, which is a family-owned boutique winery. They also serve beer and ciders. It's right here in Mineral off of Jefferson Highway, not far from the lake. We also have the Log Home Brewing Company, which is a newer spot, growing in popularity, located just a few miles north of the lake on Courthouse Road, 208 in Spotsylvania. When you're going up, it's on the right-hand side. Southern Revere Cellars, which is another family-owned winery and brewery here in the lake area that serves wine and draft beers right here in Louisa County. That's probably 20, 25 miles southwest here from the lake. And that's about it. I love when people ask, are there any restaurants or bars near Lake Anna? Well, we just discussed 37. 37 different restaurants, bars, and wineries, all in different shapes, sizes, and colors. So go eat, drink, and be merry. And if I can ever be of service to you, please give me a call so we can discuss your real estate goals here at Lake Anna or in the area. Thank you for your time, and thank you for checking out this episode.